Fair to say you simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally. So we, as a central bank, we have the ability to create money. That actually increases the money supply. We also print actual currency, and we distribute that through the Federal Reserve banks.
Yeah. This is it. It is over. This is what the end looks like.
So that I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government.
Something called
Bitcoin.
Brother, can you spare a Bitcoin?
Dogecoin.
You never heard of them a few weeks ago? Now everybody's talking about them.
Pirate
The one
chain.
thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash,
Doge.
a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A.
And this
Dogecoin. You could. I don't know. Why is that? Why do we bring that up first? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Crypto Tonight. Is that like what I called it? A little market update. An update for us to get together, a gathering place for weirdos on the internet to talk about cryptocurrency and dream about one day being independently wealthy, not subservient to any centralized characters. To be sovereign, to be truly sovereign, and then just rich beyond your wildest dreams. That's what you dream of, because you have it. Bitcoin, original sin, the desire to get fabulously wealthy. Well, is there anything wrong with that? Ethereum is up. Ethereum is up today. $3,000, almost. So this title for this episode is a little bit of wishful thinking. Ethereum is up almost over $3,000. So we'll talk a little bit about Ethereum today. Should talk about Dogecoin. Talked controversially about Dogecoin. Still can't get it out of my head. I had to get some yesterday. So far doing well. I thought Elon Musk was going to be on Saturday Night Live tonight. I thought it would probably sell off during Saturday Night Live. But I guess he's on next week. So you have a whole week of pre-Saturday Night Live Dogecoin pump to look forward to. Reblink Music says ahoy mateys R. We'll talk about R. Give people an update on that. Right now, I'm working on the newsletter, so make sure to sign up. There's going to be exclusive video content to go along with the newsletter, I decided. So, going to do that with this one. It should go out tomorrow or Monday. So make sure to use the link in the description to sign up for that. It's free. I might market to you, though, like t-shirts or something, or my services. But otherwise, I give out free information, exclusive, in that newsletter for now. And we'll see after we pick a few winners. So I'm working on that, looking at the markets, talking to people during the day, most of the time, talking to people during the day about cryptocurrency. That's what I've been... I've got a note about my camera. That's what I've been mostly doing during the days, is talking to people about cryptocurrency and helping people out. And sometimes people run into issues, and somebody did run into an issue with R, I believe, which I can give you an update about. So let me tell you today about Ethereum. We'll talk a little bit more about Dogecoin. I don't want to give away too much from the newsletter. Oh, we'll give an update on R, on Pirate Chain, and we'll talk about our new t-shirt. So thanks for joining me. Crypto Tonight, Nathan Stoltman. I'm your host, bringing you the new paradigm, basically this new crypto thing. I was thinking today, it is a brand new world. So that's what we're going to do here on this channel. For whoever wants to listen, document a total change in reality. Is there significance spiritually, cosmically, to Ethereum hitting $3,000, besides the fact that some Ethereum chads have a whole bunch of imaginary money now? Maybe there is. Maybe there is significance to it. Maybe it's meaningful. Maybe all of these things that are happening have more to do than just people speculating on coins that were supposedly developed as a joke. Maybe there's more meaning to it than that. And that's why we think about Dogecoin a lot. Genuinely think about it philosophically. What does it all mean? Well, I'm telling you, it means, well, this is it. This is the future. What did I say in the intro? This is the end. This is what the end is like. So thanks for joining me. It's going to be epic. I have new t-shirts. Check it out. You got to check these out. Be one of the first to pre-order our brand new cryptocurrency t-shirts for your favorite crypto, including Dogecoin. So we have our decentralized classic design, but then we have new Bitcoin designs, Dogecoin design, and a brand new Pirate Chain shirt too. That's available for pre-order now. We'll get them to you by the end of the month if you get it now. But go ahead and order so we know how many to order first of all and to get your size and everything. It's at truthclothing.io, and there's a tab that says Crypto Shop, and you can pick up those shirts. You can be like one of the first. We're making a big investment in cryptocurrency shirts, and we want stuff that I want to wear, so that's what we made. Truthclothing.io, free shipping on orders over $50, and it's rad. You'll look good. All right, so what did I want to talk about? Okay, Ethereum. I was going to make an episode called Bitcoin Dominance is Dead, or Bitcoin Maximalists Are Wrong, because I think now we've gotten to the point where people who said that there is only Bitcoin and that Bitcoin can be the only king and that everything else is going to die, I think at this point you can say that those people were wrong. On paper, in reality, if you look at people's balance sheets, people who bet the other way, that Bitcoin was in fact not going to be the only cryptocurrency that's ever going to exist, and it's not going to be all there is to crypto. Those people have made out pretty well, and that is the trend. I'd say the trend is away from Bitcoin dominance and towards kind of a mass adoption of cryptocurrency in general, and people are buying up these other crypto investments too. I think Bitcoin is still digital gold, and it still is going to go up. It still was up this week, not at all-time highs yet like Ethereum, but I still like it. It's still the biggest part of my portfolio, although things are catching up with it. Still great. Still going to protect you if the markets turn south. It's still going to hold its value way better than everything else. But, people have to admit, I think, Bitcoin maximalists, people like Max Kaiser even, has to admit, he should, at least. I don't think he's going to. He's got to admit he's wrong. It's not just about Bitcoin. It's about all kinds of other stuff. And you can think everything's great. I think that's actually the way I like to look at it. People should embrace everything. People who are Bitcoin maximalists are kind of elitists. And Ethereum is amazing. Ethereum, if Bitcoin is like gold, then Ethereum's like oil, because you need it to run everything on this decentralized world. Everything to do with DeFi, NFTs, all this stuff runs on Ethereum, and you need Ethereum. And I'm constantly using it for when I have to do things like trade on Uniswap or make an NFT or something. It all uses Ethereum, and I can see the argument. It's up 290% so far this year. So you can buy almost nothing. Somebody asked at the beginning of this episode, they said they had $2,000 and what to invest in, and Bitcoin and Ethereum, basically. I mean, when you invest in Ethereum, you're kind of investing in all kinds of other coins at the same time. It's kind of like investing in an index, because you're investing in DeFi, you're investing in NFTs, and also the performance seems to be pretty good. So, if you're looking for something with performance, how's quadruple in 4 months? That's pretty good. And that's the kind of performance you're getting from Ethereum. Now, you can get, there's more performance out there. There are coins that go up even more. I mean, if you look at like Polygon, Matic was up even more. But generally speaking, if you're just a average layperson cryptocurrency investor, you don't want to get too crazy, you can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you're kind of diversified, really. It's fun to get into other stuff, and I'm going to talk about that, I think, in my newsletter. But but you're pretty well diversified, and I have to say I like it. And it's the second biggest part of my portfolio personally, so I own it. Almost everything I talk about on this show, if I mention it, I probably have some, even though I don't like to dox my holdings most of the time. So, going to talk about what you should do when you're thinking about buying cryptocurrencies. People ask lots of different questions. Speaking of R, people are learning why R was a risky bet, because R is in a downturn right now, more than 50% off of its highs. So people are learning what it's like to buy and hold, and to buy for the long term. And I'd suggest that buying cryptocurrency in general, the way you're going to do the best is if you buy for the long term and hold. You're going to get in my experience, the biggest gains from coins that you get in and that you hold for a long time that are good. And R, Pirate Chain, I can report to you that it works, and that it does, and that you could say about Pirate Chain, I know people have some, you have to get yourself a t-shirt if you have some Pirate Chain. It works as a currency, and it does things better than Bitcoin. It's cheaper, it's faster, and it's private. 3 things that Bitcoin doesn't do well at all. And Bitcoin was supposed to be money, and it's not good at it. So there has to be something that does it better, and R theoretically does it perfect. Now, it's hard to get, and you might lose it. And the reason I said not to get into it if you're not too experienced is because, you could lose it. And I think I have an appointment set up tomorrow with somebody who it looks like lost a good, a serious amount of Pirate Chain because of setting up a wallet and a computer crashing and not having seed words and so forth. So it happens, and that's what I was concerned about when I told people, to be cautious, and that maybe newbies could go ahead and disregard that coin and go ahead and get into something else, So I'll maybe talk about that more in my thing, but just for people who are still thinking about it, first of all, it works. The currency works. As long as you can trade it, it's good. So, I have some. I'm holding on to it. I like it. It works. And because of that, and because privacy coins, I believe, have some future, I'm long. But it does take a little bit more effort to get into it. It's not for everybody. Everybody's a different level of cryptocurrency investor. And you might be the kind of person who just likes to buy stuff on Coinbase. So, because what I can say is that I've never had anybody lose their money yet investing just on Coinbase. And now I do know at least one person who's lost all of their money because of not doing that, because of insisting on getting something where you have to handle your own wallet, it's dangerous. You can lose your money. So far, I've been pretty good. You can take care of it too, but you can lose your money. So be careful out there. But R, yeah, I like it. I like it as a coin. I like it it is going to be used for crime though. I was thinking about that. It will be used for crime. And some people say not to get into Bitcoin because it's used for crime. Some people say that. Now, I disagree with them. But it will be. It'll be used, for crime and money laundering. Might be why you want to get some. So, but there's a market for that, and even if they ban it, the price might go up. So, we're still long R. We're going to wear the T-shirt, We believe in the product, but just be aware of what you're getting into and be really careful. In case I have to remind you, be really careful. Write down your seed words. Do whatever you have to back up your stuff, because you can definitely lose all of your money. So that's the story on Ethereum. That's an update about R. I gave you an update about the newsletter. There's something else. Just so you're aware of coins out there, there's a coin called Phantom that I'm looking at potentially to buy. I haven't even figured out how to buy it yet. There's a coin called Phantom that you might want to think about if you're like me. They just got a big investment from Hyperchain Capital. And I don't know, I had a big move this week, so I've been looking into it. That's a coin you could look at on your radar. The coin from last week's newsletter, Polygon, Matic, also looking good. You can look into that. And then finally, we have Dogecoin up again today. And we're going into Elon Musk's thing. And I told you I have some. Well, it seems like the thing about Dogecoin, the reason I can't shake it, is they say it's overvalued. They say it's a joke. But it actually works as currency too. Sort of like I know Pirate Chain works. I've used Dogecoin. And you can send it and receive it, and it's way faster and cheaper than Bitcoin. And if it works as money, I'm wondering why. I'm wondering if it makes a difference. There's going to be like a battle for the coin that people use for money. And it could end up being Dogecoin if that reality unfolds. I don't know. But if enough people end up holding this stuff and they want to spend it, then it might not be XRP, it might not be Litecoin, it might not be Bitcoin Cash or Monero or Pirate Chain. It might be Dogecoin that people are predominantly spending. I mean, it's possible. I put that video out yesterday. Could Dogecoin become world reserve currency? And people say no, and they say it's stupid to say that. But genuinely, if money is supposed to just be fast and cheap and easy to spend, then Dogecoin basically does it pretty well. And I don't know if it needs lots of updates or anything. It just seems to run. People mine it. It's profitable. It's always spitting out new coins, so you don't have to worry about how miners are compensated and stuff. So the security of the network is all built in. People mine it at the same time they mine Litecoin. I believe it uses less power, so it's actually better. And people could use it as a store of value. It inflates. It inflates, but the inflation isn't that bad. I mean, it's not that much inflation. So new people buying the coin will more than make up for whatever you're going to lose from your money inflating away. And like I've said before, gold inflates too. So I don't know if I'm crazy about Dogecoin because people say it's a joke. And there's that guy from Cardano who said it's like the worst thing ever for cryptocurrency. I just don't know. I don't see why. The whole thing about cryptocurrency to me is that you should use it. And that's why I have my Dogecoin in my Exodus wallet, which I also have on my phone, and then I'm ready to spend my Dogecoin whenever I get the chance. I haven't gotten the chance yet, but I'm ready. I don't have it on Robinhood or something where all I can do is sell it. I can spend it. I'm ready, and that's what I think. That's it for crypto. We should be able to spend the money, and you can spend Dogecoin, and people have shown that they like to spend Dogecoin when they have the chance. It's kind of maybe better that it's cheaper, because it's like 5 Dogecoin, 10 Dogecoin for a cup of coffee, instead of being 0.00000012567 Bitcoins. So, and that's not exact math, but it's just an estimate. So I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid, but I see the value in that, and I know that there are other things that probably do it better. And yeah, I know it would be better if people use Litecoin instead, because Litecoin has a fixed supply, doesn't have the inflation problem, and is technically about the same. But it might be people use Dogecoin. It might be in the future probably that people use all kinds of different currencies. But Dogecoin might be one of them. So yeah, I'm holding on to it. Like I said, I got some more. I'm holding on to it. It's not a lot, but I wouldn't bet the farm on it. I would do that on some of the more established stuff. But I'm not betting against Dogecoin. So I'm still thinking about it. It still is amazing that it's gotten to where it is, and people keep buying it. There's something about that dog. So going to be one of those that's long Dogecoin. I'm going to wear my in Doge We Trust t-shirt. And if Dogecoin goes to zero, I'll wear the t-shirt even more, because we're just documenting a period in time. It all might go to shit tomorrow. We have to admit that. But that's what makes it exciting. So, all right. Thanks for joining me for this. I'll send out the newsletter. Make sure to subscribe to that. If you want to sign up for consulting with me, go to bitcoinmissionary.com. You can sign up there. Bitcoinmissionary.com. It hooks up with my calendar and stuff. If you're having trouble getting in, you have a quick question, you can always email me. And make sure to follow me on dlive.tv/lifttheveil. And we do a show twice a week that is on the regular news, not just on cryptocurrency, but this channel on YouTube is for crypto. So we're doing it. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And I'll see you at the next one for this week in crypto. So that's it for now on YouTube. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. And that is what it is.